Bonjour mon petit chiflier, Amber here, and I am sitting down. I got presentable today to film some a TikTok, so I figured now was the time to stop putting off this video. I was supposed to do this a whole week ago, but we don't have to get into that. But anyway, I'm finally sitting down to unbox my March Fairyloot. This is the March Fairyloot, which came a while ago. I'm unboxing this and I just got the notification that my April Fairyloot has shipped. So what you're probably going to get is another combination unboxing video, but regardless, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to get into this. I don't remember the theme. I don't remember if I had a guess for the book. So we are just absolutely winging it. Ooh, okay. So the theme for March was Frozen Fables. This is what the theme card, spoiler card, looks like. Very like Nordic ice royalty. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's move these things. I'm opening this box. We have a Frozen, like wintry themed box, and it's like 80 degrees outside. It's fine. It's fine. So off the top, I have this headband. It's like a satiny headband, and every time I look at it, I know that's not the design on it. My brain keeps processing it as like that souvenir touristy print you get from the UK that has like the Union Jacks and the double-decker buses all over it. Sure, what I'm really looking at are trees and like holly branches and like a house or something. Can you see that? It's oh, ew. Ew, no. This is inspired by Emily A. Duncan. We don't want it. Goodbye, you can keep it. I'm sure that this pack, obviously I think the items were acquired and the box was like set up before all the newest, I'll say, Emily A. Duncan drama, but we are rejecting that. Get it out of my sight. I literally just threw it across the room. Anyway, there are socks. There are some Wintery Socks, and these are inspired by Even the Darkest Stars, and they are designed by Jez Hawk, and it's just like a wintry landscape. It looks like a horse or a wolf or something down here. It's like a winter landscape. Yeah, socks. You can always use socks, I suppose. Got a little pouch, paper pouch. Oh, what's this? So we have a Winterwood phone ring holder, which is actually really pretty. It basically just replicates the design on the cover, and it says "Be your own light." I know I just showed it to you, but here it is again. Be your own light. I think that's super pretty. I am not entirely sure if I'd actually use it. I don't really use phone holders or pop sockets or whatever, mostly because I had a pop socket on one of my phone cases, but then my current phone case used to have words on it, so it would defeat the purpose of having a cute phone case if the pop socket covered it, right? Looks like we have a mug, and I love a mug. This is designed by Monolime Art. There's sirens. The president's here. Great. Anyway, the mug is inspired by The Bear and the Nightingale, which I've yet to read, but it's on my list. Ooh, this is pretty. First and foremost, it has this. It's like a little snowflake on the inside. Bear and the Nightingale by Naomi Novik. Is that who that's by? No, Catherine Arden. Sorry. So this is what the art looks like. You can see it past the light. I have no idea who these people are, but this art's really nice, very pretty. And I love a mug. I don't really care what's on it. I love me a mug. Okay, what's next? I'll grab this next. So next are the tarot cards. We have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, can you see her? And the Two of Wands. I'm not sure who they are. Give me a sec. The art is done by Rs28. And they're inspired by the Winter Night trilogy by Catherine Arden, same as the mug. So I'm guessing these are the same people who are on the mug, just different artists. Is this a notebook? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got this gorgeous foiled notebook. Ooh, just like I'm a sucker for a mug, I am a sucker for a pretty journal, pretty notebook. And I'm loving this color scheme. This is very much reminding me of Beauty and the Beast. Probably isn't, but that's just, you know, the rose and the, well, this looks like a snow globe, but you get the gist. This is actually inspired by Winter Song by S.J. Jones, and was designed and illustrated by Tara Tija. And that there's a quote on the back, if you can see that. Probably not, because the lighting and the foiling aren't going well together. But it says, "A candle unused is nothing but wax and wick. I would rather light the flame knowing it will go out than sit forever in darkness." That's a really nice quote. And the pages are just blank, so you could use it for sketching, notes, whatever. I might use this for like blog notes. I'm trying to get back into actually blogging, so I might use this for like keeping track of my thoughts when reading and whatnot. And now we have the book. I'm looking in the Barney bag and I found a lot of things. Gizmos, gadgets. There's the bookmark that matches the spoiler card. Odds and ends and even some old string. Alright, stop singing Barney. The book of March is The Bright and the Pale by Jessica Rubinkowski. I've never heard of this book. I do like the color scheme of it though. I like this icy blue color scheme. I don't know anything about this though. But ooh, it has these pretty sprayed edges. What color is this? It's like a steel gray periwinkle almost. You can't really tell at all. Okay, let's look into the book. Our featured book of the month is The Bright and the Pale by Jessica Rubinkowski. It is a thrilling story inspired by Russian folklore. This epic tale is set in a wintry backdrop and is filled with fables, romance, tragedy, and monsters. This edition has an exclusive cover, shimmery sprayed edges, which I already showed you. It is signed by the author. It has this nice little foil embossing, if you can see. And then there is artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket by Gab Sterno. This is what that looks like. Can you see it? Is that it? Oh, and there are custom end papers as well, apparently. So let's read what the flap of the book says. 17-year-old Valeria is one of the only survivors of the freeze, a dark magical hold, not mountain, unleashed on her village. Everyone, including her family, is trapped in an unbreakable sheet of ice. Ever since she's been on the run from the Tsar, who is determined to imprison anyone who managed to escape. Valeria finds refuge with the Thieves Guild, doing odd jobs with her best friend, Alec, the only piece of home she has left. That is, until he's brutally murdered. Oh, poor boy. A year later, she discovers Alec is alive. Okay. And being held against his will. To buy his freedom, she must lead a group of cutthroats and thieves on a perilous expedition to the very mountain that claimed her family. Only something sinister slumbers in the heart of the knot. And it has waited years for release. Inspired by Russian folklore, Jessica Rubinkowski's epic fantasy debut is a thrilling page-turner with romance, tragedy, magic, and monsters that will stay with you to the very end. Okay, I mean, sure. I love a bit of, I'm generally drawn to stories that have like Russian influence almost. Something about the environment is alluring to me. I don't know. If I read this, it'll probably be in the winter because that is generally when I read those type of books. Much like when I read the Fate Crowns game books, those were in the winter. Yeah, so okay, sure. That's, here's the author letter with this art. I think this is by art. I could be wrong. I don't remember what the spoiler card said, and I don't remember where I just put it. I think this is, I didn't put it inside the book. The art's done by the same person who did the art on the reverse of the dust jacket. Yeah. Okay, let me put this up so I can read the newsletter, and then that'll be it. The Fairy Scoop for March. We have an author interview here. And then on the back we have the April theme, which is coming very soon. I believe according to FedEx it should be here Sunday. April's theme is hidden identities. You might think you know who someone truly is, but what if they are keeping a secret? A secret that could change everything, for the better or for the worse. As Phaedrus wisely said, things are not always what they seem. The first appearance deceives many. Everything is not what... Anywho. In this box, you can expect items by The Shadows Between Us, The Lord of the Rings, The City of Brass, we'd love to see it, Flame in the Mist, and a foil bookmark set inspired by the following fandoms. My eyes went straight to Ember in the Ashes. And Ember in the Ashes, The Poppy War, and The Blood Heir. Ooh, I get 3 of my faves in here. Ah, I love that. And it says for now. Oh, for now we won't be revealing any item artists, but we will say that we are featuring an item in this box that we have never included before. Interesting. Our featured book of the month is a dark fantasy filled with unforgettable characters, intrigue, magic, and a dash of swoon-worthy romance. We are hooked from page 1, and all of the plot twists still have us reeling. The Fairyloot exclusive edition will have an exclusive cover, stencil, and sprayed edges, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, foil embossing on the case, bonus content in the book, and will be signed by the author. And I'm so stoked because I'm 99% sure I know what book this is, and I just can't wait. I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'll be embarrassed, but I'm pretty sure it's the same book that's going to be in my April Owlcrate, which I have to open right now also. Anywho, that was my March Fairyloot. I got me a mug and a pretty notebook, so I am set. Bonjour mon petit chifleur, Amber here, and I'm back with another unboxing. I'm really bad at unboxings lately. I guess it's because I spoke it into the air when I was like, I don't know if in 2021 I'm gonna do as many unboxings. I don't know, I feel like people don't really care about the unboxings. I'm very, very, very excited for this one though, so I don't care if you're excited about it. I'm hyped to get in this box. It's my April Owlcrate. It came like 2-3 days ago now, and I've just been like desperate to open it, but I haven't had the time or the quiet or the opportunity to unbox it on camera. I already know what book's in here, and I'm so hyped. I'm so excited. So without further ado, let's get into the box. Hello, I pre-opened you. Pre-cut you open. Look at the art. Is this CPB? No, it can't be, but it reminds me of Zaylee and Amari. Anywho, this is the theme card for April. This month's theme is Ruthless Rivals. I love this. All right, let's move all this junk. So right off the bat, I see a box or something. It says Etc. by Owlcrate. It's a game. It's a game? Do they make a game? What is this, Owlcrate? It says 2 to 4 players challenge fellow fiction-loving friends with categories that were designed just for bookworms. Readers will need to rack their bookish brains to score points in this fast-paced game of literary lists. Oh my goodness! Designed by Tez Medovich at Paperback Bones. Oh my goodness, hold on, I have to get into this. Where are my scissors? This is actually really cool and innovative. Box is hard to open though. Okay, so it looks like, I guess it has a pack of cards. It's a game. I'm not gonna go in and like open all of the cards and make a mess right now, but that's so cool. And I'm gonna have to, later I'm gonna look into it because I'm definitely gonna play this. And that'd be fun. My thought was my first thought would be like, that'd be fun while waiting in line. I mean, I guess I was thinking at a concert, you know, when that's a thing we do again, if that's ever a thing we're able to do again. Like when I'm would wait in line all day for concerts. Sometimes my friends and I would play like Uno or something. I think that'd be fun. But like if conventions are ever a thing, like maybe, I guess, I don't know if book cons are ever going to come back, but like a book con-esque situation and you're waiting in line for whatever, that'd be fun. Okay, there's a lot of things I want to grab at one time. I'm gonna move the pen over here. Let's go with this little pouch on the front. Don't tell me this is Hamilton. Don't do this to me. Because the front says Jesus, Amber, calm down. History has its eyes on you. What is this? What is this? Does this go on your phone? Oh, it's like a little card holder for your phone. It also says history has its eyes on you. I just opened my March Fairyloot, and there was a phone ring holder in there, and I just like, I don't really use those, but I might have to make an exception. With our Hamilton inspired wallet designed by Lady Chubb Letters, you can conveniently tuck your IDs, cards, cash, and keys safely away inside for a socially distanced night out with fellow revolutionaries. And, you know, our ruthless rivals here are A.Ham and A.Burr. Cute, cute. Y'all know I love Hamilton. Y'all know I love a bit of theater. It's also it's been almost 2 years since I saw Hamilton for my birthday, when the tour came to Philly, and I'm gonna try not to be really heartbroken about that. What is this? So we have some sort of like either cutlery or straws or something. The fandoms are killing me right now. I'm sorry, because I'm not really paying attention. I just picked it and then I looked focused. So on this side, it says, I believe it's Latin, Astra inclinat sed non obligant, which translates to the stars incline us, they do not bind us, which is one of my favorite quotes from These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. I should have known by the art, because we have like the red and white flowers representing the Scarlet Gang and the white flowers, Roma and Juliet's respective gangs. My babies. I love that book. Y'all know I love that book. This is exciting. Ooh, are these chopsticks? Hold on, what are these chopsticks? It's a chopstick set. Oh my god. Share a romantic meal with your bitter yet somehow infuriatingly attractive rival with this chopstick set designed by Paperback Bones, inspired by These Violent Delights. Oh, this is amazing. So we have the White Flowers chopstick set, which is like white and silver, right? And it says white flowers on it. I mean, I guess I forgot what the hint said. That I'm shocked that this isn't here, but you know, I mean, the whole premise is rivals, enemies to lovers, exes to whatever. And then have this pretty red and gold Scarlet Gang set chopsticks. I suddenly need food. I'm definitely, like, part of me is like, I'm definitely going to use these, but I also want to preserve them, because you know how like when you wash things too much, I don't want anything to happen to the lettering on them. But this is exciting. Already my favorite thing in the pouch. Sorry, Hamilton ring thing. Know your place. I saw the book and it's what I thought it was going to be, and I'm just, all right, I'm going to open this next. I don't know if, I think this, I'm guessing this is like a tapestry of some sort. Oh, it's a pillowcase. Okay. It says, conquer your fear and you can conquer the world. Here we go. Oh, ew. Ew. No. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. By the quote alone, I didn't know that it was Nevernight. Hardest of passes. What is this? Like I just said, I just unboxed my March Fairyloot and there was an Emily A. Duncan item in there. I'm like, hello, read the room, y'all. And like I wanted to say maybe they had acquired this before all the newest drama with Jay Kristoff, but he's been problematic forever. So Let's move swiftly along. There's coffee. This is by Fable Grounds Coffee, and the flavor is spectacular. I can read. The flavor is cinnamon hazelnut. This is what this looks like. Two of my faves. Fable Grounds Coffee crafted a deliciously indulgent cinnamon hazelnut coffee blend inspired by the magical competition and Where Dreams Descend by Janelle Angeles. I believe that's her name. Quite a yummy way to stay awake and keep reading when night breaks once it's released, which I'm assuming is the sequel. I'm hoping they give us an opportunity, I don't know, I haven't checked, to get a matching version of that book, because the Owlcrate edition of Where Dreams Descend was stunning. But I love a bit of coffee. In fact, Owlcrate is how I got into Bones Coffee, and that's the only coffee I buy now, Bones Coffee Co. In fact, I have a shipment coming this week, and I wanted to order from this place also because I know they have a Serpent and Dove inspired coffee, and it's supposed to taste like sticky buns. So okay, now we get to the book. I'm gonna take a second to take it out of the plastic wrap. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, look at this. So April's book is none other than Witches Steeped in Gold by Shannon Smart. Look at this. That's beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. This is one of my most anticipated reads of the whole year. I just got my regular copy, and I need to read this book. This is so gorgeous. Look at the cover. Mine is sitting right next to me, so I can show you the differences. Right off the bat, this one is like a black and gold situation, like black and like brown almost, and it has these gold leaves accentuating like the foiling. I don't think the OG cover doesn't have foiling, but this one is like a dark forest green with the black and gold. This is them side by side. I think this one's, oh no, they're about the same size. Okay, so gorgeous. And these are just two of, I think I'm gonna have a total of 4 copies. One if my guess for April's Fairyloot is correct, which I'm pretty sure it is. And also I have the Obsidian Moon Crate version coming at some point. So let's see, what else you giving me here? So as always, let's find it first. Oh, okay. As always, it's signed by the author, if you can see that. I know the light's kind of washing things out. Oh, that's pretty. Wait, does the original cover doesn't have embossing on it, does it? No. Okay, so we have this beautiful like foiled embossing, this tree here. I also love the spine. I know the original has the same spine, but I just love that. I love spines that aren't super basic. Yeah, it's foil stamp, and there's also art on the, oh my god, look at this art on the reverse of the dust jacket by Tierra Lomdia. Look at that. Look at this. Hold on, let me fully look at it. Look at this. This is gorgeous. This pretty. This real pretty. It's real pretty. That's real pretty. I would love to have like a print of this art, so like be able to hang it up or frame it to properly display it, because like I know you could reverse the dust jacket, but like then this is also, anywho, it's beautiful. They're doing some sort of magic here, it looks like. I'm sorry, I got caught up. Okay, and then we also have the author letter, which I will read at some point. April's Jamaican-inspired fantasy debut, Witches Steeped in Gold, features 2 rival witches who enter into a deadly alliance to take down a common enemy. This twisted cat-and-mouse game set in a richly imagined fantasy world will keep you on the edge of your seat the whole way through. Okay, so the flap says, Uriah Adair has spent her life in a cell. Heir to an overthrown and magically gifted dynasty, she was exiled from her home on the island nation of Aisa when just a child, but every day brings her closer to freedom and vengeance. Jasmine Carriot grew up dressed in gold with stolen magic at her fingertips. Daughter of the self-crowned Doyen, her existence is a threat to her mother's rule. But unlike her sister before her, Jasmine has no intention of dying to strengthen her mother's power. Sworn enemies, the two witches enter a deadly alliance to take down the woman who threatens both their worlds, Doyen Carriot. But revenge is a bloody pursuit, and nothing is certain except the lengths Araya and Jasmine will go to win this game. And then we have the pen. Oh, I'm so excited. Which is designed, the pen is done by Icy Designs. Ooh, one, it's big. We love a big pen. I'm not entirely sure of what these all represent. I know it has something to do with the book, but it's really gorgeous. So it's like a pendant book. There's also a spider. Is this fire? And then like a mirror. I'm sure maybe it has to do with some sort of ritual that they do at some point. As you read through Witches Steeped in Gold, keep a keen eye out for the meaningful elements that Icy Designs included in this month's enamel pen design. I love that. I really need to be able to display my pens the way I want to, because that one deserves to be displayed. And then last but not least, we have the newsletter, and then also like the theme for May. First we have the interview with Shannon. I already showed you the original and the Owlcrate edition side by side. Bookish ways to stay connected while social distancing. That's cute. Like Witches Steeped in Gold, try these great reads. Crier's War by Nina Varela. These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. Sorry, I love that book. Incendiary by Zoraida Cordova, which I need to read. I love Zoraida. It's actually on my list to read this year, my TBR for the year, especially because the second book is about to come out soon. So then we have an interview with the vendor from Fable Grounds. The playlist for April is called Our Lady of Blessed Murder. Oh, never mind. It's Never Night inspired. Do with that what you will. Anyway, other releases we're excited about this month: In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens. I don't know what this is, but I like the cover a lot. The Infinity Courts by Akemi Dawn Bowman. The Forest of Stolen Girls by June Her. House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland. And These Feathered Flames by Alexandra Overy. And then we have the theme card for May, like I said. The theme of the May box is Expect the Unexpected. And there's like ocean vibes, so something about the sea. I'm trying to rack my brain. Every box will include an officially licensed Leigh Bardugo item from out of print. That's intriguing to me. Once upon a time I'd have been like, oh okay, but I recently finished the Grisha trilogy. I plan on starting Six of Crows very soon, and I just finished watching, or just recently watched, Shadow and Bone on Netflix. It was so good. I'm in love with Ben Barnes. Nothing's changed in the last 13 years. I'm pulling up Owlcrate to get more information about the May box. Our May book is a futuristic sci-fi thriller about two separated sisters trying to find their way back to one another. Oh wait, I know what this is. Oh great. Oh great. Excellent. This story features so many twists and turns, and we haven't been able to stop thinking about its stunning conclusion. If you love being surprised by plot twists, unique technology, and family bonds, this is the book for you. We will be including a beautiful exclusive edition of this book with an exclusive cover and large exclusive, say exclusive one more time, Owlcrate, foil design on the hardcover case. The book will also be signed and come with a letter from the author. Items included will be inspired by books with epic twists, such as The Illuminae Files, Rule of Wolves, Scythe, The Fifth Season, and The Gilded Wolves. All on my list to read. I haven't read any of them. The box will also contain the next A Darker Shade of Magic inspired book tin, and our own ongoing collection with artists, forensics, and flowers. Fun. So I know what book it is. I'm excited. Another book I am so highly anticipating. That's my April box. I'm so excited. I mean, I would have been excited just to get the book, but also I'm loving this chopstick set, the coffee, the game. That's so cool. This was a really good box, Owlcrate. Anyway, bonjour mon petit chifflet, Amber here, and I am finally sitting down to unbox my April Fairyloot. It finally arrived. It's almost the end of May. This has been sitting here for over a week or so now, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. Last week was a blur. Today marks a whole week since my second vaccine. So I'm so excited to finally have this box. I know what book's in here 100%. I've been hyping this box up since I read the preview. Is that what it's called? Whatever. I don't care. So I don't remember any of the other fandoms that are supposed to be in here, but I can't wait to tear through this to get to the book. So let's do just that. Ooh. Sorry, I'm looking at the art on the spoiler card. This is cute. So the theme for April is hidden identity. So we have like this dual identity situation. Isn't that cute? It's me, my two moods. So if I'm talking kind of fast during this, there are two reasons. One, that. Two, I don't know how long my battery is going to cooperate. So off the top, which do I want to grab this or no? I'm going to grab this first. Oh, we have soap. Off the top we have off the top we have some cherry blossom soap. I'm gonna take it out of the package, which means then I'm gonna have to use it. Oh good, there's a package within the package. So it's this really pretty like pink marbling cherry blossom soap, nourishing soap for the hands and body. It's vegan and cruelty free. littleheartsgifts.co.uk, and it's inspired by Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh. We know how I love Renee and her books. Flame in the Mist is a Mulan retelling, for those of you who might not know, because it's like, I think that one's like the least popular of her books. So this is exciting. I love any time I get any sort of Renee merch in my box. And like I said, it's by Little Heart. The soap is done by Little Heart Gifts. The white and pink swirls and scent are reminiscent of sakura flowers. And I didn't actually properly smell much. I can smell the floral scent. That's really pretty. It's light and pretty. Lovely. Okay, so I can't keep avoiding this. Is this a tote bag or a pillowcase? It's a bag. Can I have it? You cannot, actually. I like the art on this. Apparently, let's see. It is inspired by the Blood and Ash series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and the artwork is done by Rs28. Love Rs28 artwork. I don't know anything about these characters or the book, the series itself, but it's nice and sturdy. You can fit a lot of books in here. It's a good book shopping bag to take with you. Thank you. You saw my brain blank for a sec. So next we have a little pouch. Ooh, what's that? Okay, I'm gonna come to that next. And we have a pen. And the pen is done by Icy Designs. There's so many elements here right now. Hold on. We know I live for enamel pens. You know I love Hafsa and all things Icy Designs. But this is a Daevabad inspired pen. Focus, please. Can you see it? I don't even know if it's focused. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And it says, greatness takes time. Oh, my heart. So the author of one of my favorite series designing a pen inspired by another one of my favorite series is too much for me. Sorry. My mom's judging me. Sorry, you've watched me cry over both of those series. So I'm so excited to add this to my collection. It's beautiful. Icy pens are my favorite, honestly. I'm not just saying that. I'm not being biased. These are heavy. So next we have some bookends. I love getting bookends. I can't wait to move. Show you side by side. Hello. Oh, they're inspired by Lord of the Rings. That's cool. Oh, are these the first bookends Fairyloots ever included in a box? That's really cool. and they are designed by Jez Hawks. I cannot wait to have a proper bookshelf, book reading room, bookshelves plural, and display these. So I'm gonna do the tarot cards next. Are these supposed to be Lou and Reed? Don't do this to me. So we have the 7 of Wands. Can you see her? And the 8 of Wands. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Lou and Reed from Serpent and Dove, specifically from Blood and Honey, actually. The white hair and the scar on the neck is telling me that. They are, wow, whew, designed by Morgana O Anagram. And like I said, inspired by Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahern. Specifically, Blood and Honey. I forgot what the name of the book was that quickly, and I already have 2 copies of book 3 pre-ordered. I didn't mention that? Oh. Bookmarks.
You say no in another language. No.
All right, Style Stalinsky. So we have Bookmarks. We have a set of 3 foiled. Oh, don't do this to me. Sorry, the coffee's doing a lot of things right now. Espresso's doing a lot. We have 3 bookmarks. So we have this bookmark. This one is inspired by, what does it say? Blood Air by Amelie Winslow, which I haven't read yet, but this art is gorgeous. When I looked at this though, my brain said Mary and Frances from Rain. So that's what I'm saying it is. Because that's who they look like. He really is serving me the Dauphin of France, you know? I need to start rewatching that show. It's one of my favorites and I don't talk about it enough. I'm gonna save the best for last. So then we have this bookmark, which is stunning and inspired by The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang, which I really need to read as soon as possible. This is so beautiful. And then last but not least, we have My Babies from the Ember and the Ashes quartet. I'm fine. This is beautiful. So we have Laya, Helene, I'm assuming this is Elias, and Harper, correct? Better be. And the artwork is done by Talia Nobel. Yes, I had to go through my head really quick to note the difference between Noble and Nobel. Okay, and I just looked at the card accidentally and saw what book it was, and it was not the book that I thought it was. So I'm irritated, honestly. I have a second set of bookmarks.
Yay for me.
Finish a book on your TBR and then maybe we'll talk. Oh, is this a print? Does this print go with the book, I'm assuming? Okay, so I'll show you that after I show you what the book is. It's not the book I was expecting or hoping for, that I had told myself it was going to be. A little disappointed. Well, I'm not gonna hold it again I'm confused. I'm not gonna make a big deal about it because this book might still be interesting to me even though I've never heard of it. So we have the bookmark that matches the spoiler card. We have the letter from the author, which features some more character artwork. Have I heard of this book? Doesn't matter. The book, the book of April is The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. The back says, "Don't let her die, we are coming." So we have sprayed and stenciled edges. See that? It's pretty. I love a bit of purple. I like the key on the stenciling. What else do we have here? Oh, this is pretty. This is like the second Fairyloot in a row where they've done this like full foiling on the cover. I hope this is a thing they continue doing because that is so pretty. And the last book was so pretty. Last book I had never heard of either, but this bit made me want to read it. It is signed by the author. Make sure I got all of the exclusivity. The art here is also done by Talia Nobel. There's apparently some bonus content in the back of the book. So then there is art on the reverse of the dust jacket. Can you see that? I don't know really anything about these characters to make any sort of opinions or assumptions, but this art is done by Alice Maria Power. So I'm confused because there's no mention of a print anywhere on this card. So I don't know if this goes with this book or if this is something that we were supposed to get in another box that I can't remember. I wish I could remember because this is really pretty. I wish I knew who these people were. Okay. It says our featured book of the month is The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni, a dark fantasy filled with unforgettable characters, intrigue, magic, and a dash of swoon-worthy romance. Here at Zalendov, the only person you can trust is yourself. 17-year-old Kiva Meriden is a survivor. For 10 years, she has worked as the healer in the notorious death prison, Zalendov, making herself indispensable. Kept afloat by messages of hope from her family, Kiva has one goal and one goal only: stay alive. Then one day, the infamous rebel queen arrives at the prison on death's door, and Kiva receives a new message: don't let her die, we are coming. The queen is sentenced to trial by ordeal, a series of elemental challenges against the torments of air, fire, water, and earth, assigned to only the most dangerous of criminals. Aware the sickly queen has little chance of making it through the trials alive, Kiva volunteers to take her place. Alright, Katniss. If she succeeds, both she and the queen will be granted their freedom, but no one has ever survived. And with an incurable plague sweeping Zalendov, a mysterious new inmate fighting for Kiva's heart, and a prison rebellion brewing, Kiva can't escape the terrible feeling that her trials have only just begun. From best-selling Australian author Lynette Noni comes a dark, thrilling, and action-packed YA fantasy project for fans of We Are Not Mentioning Her Name and Saba Tahir. Saba's a queen and does not deserve to be mentioned with this other person. I do think it's cool though that the author of this is Australian. I don't think I've ever read anything by like an Australian author. So last but not least, we have the Fairy Scoop, which includes the author interview. Oh yeah, okay, all right, I see. And then we have May's theme. Here's where we got mixed up, because I think because Fairyloot's still on a delay, I've been expecting the May box and not the April box. That's what confused me. I'm right. Okay, so the book I have been looking forward to is coming in my next box. So the theme for May is spellcraft. It says, isn't it so interesting how in stories there are different types of magic and different ways for spells to be cast. Casting spells and magic almost always come at a price. Okay, Rumpelstiltskin. And depending on the toll, okay, let me pretend I can read. Casting spells and magic always comes at a price, and depending on the toll, what would you be willing to sacrifice? In this box, you can expect items inspired by Serpent and Dove, Throne of Glass, Raybearer, Crave, and there will be an item that is not inspired by any fandoms. For now, we are revealing that this box will have a beautiful tumbler designed by the one and only Chatty Nora. Our featured book of the month is a Jamaican-inspired fantasy about two enemy witches who must enter into a deadly alliance to take down a common enemy. This Fairyloot exclusive edition will have an exclusive, completely redesigned cover, stencil designs on all three edges. Ooh, interesting. Artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket by Unicify Art, foil embossing on the case, a ribbon bookmark, and will be signed by the author. That's exciting. I really cannot wait to see what they do with this book, because the original cover is beautiful. So also, since it does look like they're starting to do the full embossing on the naked cover, I'm so excited to see what they do for that book. So that is my April Fairyloot. This was a pretty interesting box. I'm excited to try out the soap. I really love those bookends, and I love my bookmark, my babies. Oh, and the pen. This was a pretty good box overall. Bonjour, mon petit chef today, Amber here. Today we are sitting down. This will probably be the start of another long video to unbox my May Owlcrate. It's only been here for maybe like 3 days. Hasn't been like a full week yet that I've been just not unboxing it. That being said, I don't really remember anything about this box, what's in it, what book's in it, the theme. So we're just gonna dive in. Ooh, there's a bag right on the top. I get the spoiler card out before y'all try to like... Alright, cool. The theme for May is expect the unexpected, and this is the spoiler card. I think, do I know what the, I think I might be having memories of my guesses of the book. We have this tattooed human with her blue hair and nose ring and black lipstick. It's me. Well, it's me up here. That's what I'm aiming for. If someone in this room will help me dye my hair. Now don't tell me this. It sure is. There's something that feels like corduroy in here. Like, are these overalls? That's where my brain just went. What is this? Okay, it's a bag. It's a corduroy bag. I'm like, even opening, I'm like, is this a skirt? Why would it be a skirt? So we've got this nice little corduroy looking tote bag. It would be so cute that if the quote on it was from corduroy, but I digress. It says, may we meet again on distant shores. Okay, so if what I'm assuming is the book, this kind of ties into it, and this is a little bit sort of confirming that my guess is correct. The bag isn't, oh no. I was so excited. The corduroy bag is inspired by Obsidio from the Illuminae files, and it's hand lettered by Studia Kyra Calligraphy. Ain't that series by that man? Yeah. So this bag inspired by that book by that man. I was so excited to have a corduroy bag. I thought that was so cute. How do I unstitch the lettering and redo something? Owlcrate, please. Read the room. Anywho, next I see, is it a scarf? Okay, well, it's by Out of Print. I love Out of Print. I have my Edgar Allan Poe socks that are by Out of Print sitting right next to me. I'm not going to show you them because TMI, but I have to sew the hole in the toe. They're my favorite socks. It is I'm assuming a towel of some sort, not a towel, a scarf, but it's Rule of Wolves, which is the sequel finale to King of Scars, finale of the Grishaverse. I'm not this far into the Grishaverse. I've only read the trilogy. I plan to start Six of Crows soon, but this is what it fully looks like. Am I holding it upside down? I am. It says, we're all monsters now. Great. I don't know much. I just know that this duology is Nikolai's duology, and I love me some Nikolai Lantsov. Yeah, I don't know why I questioned his name for a second. I would not use this as a scarf or anything. I'd, if anything, probably hang it up. TBH, I've heard a lot of mixed things about Rule of Wolves, and it makes me nervous. It just makes me nervous. So, oh yeah, I said that was Out of Print. Okay, so next we have a box of some sort. Oh yeah, this is the continuation of the Shades of Magic box things. Book boxes. Book pens is the word I'm thinking of, and this one is Grey London. So each one represents a different London in the series. I think the first one we got was the first one Red London? Don't care. This one is Grey London. I still haven't read the series, but I love a trinket box. I love a little catch-all box. And I do love these that look like books. I think on a bookshelf they'd be convenient. Store like bookmarks or character cards or whatever. I just saw the book and I'm right. The back says Stas Rescon. I don't know what that means, obviously. Crowned Captains, Deadly Pirate Kings and Queens. Set sail on Grey London with the second release from our 4-part collectible book 10 series inspired by a darker shade of magic. Forensics and Flowers created the perfect faux book that Lila Bard would have certainly nicked for her own bookshelves. So next I have a sticker, and I really like the design of this sticker. So it looks like a wolf or a dog. I'm assuming it's a wolf, and there's like a constellation design behind it. Actually, it's within the dog as well, the wolf. It says most myths are just truths covered in cobwebs. There are a lot of too many THS's for my lisp, to handle. Once again, that's what that looks like. This is inspired by The Gilded Wolves by Roshni Chokshi, and it's done by Lion in the Trees. That's a really cool name. I think it's really cute. I think it's really pretty. I do like that quote. I haven't read the book yet. I do really want to get around to it. I say it about every book, don't I? But I've heard nothing but good things about that series, except from, you know, races. We got a metal bookmark, kiddos. This is pretty. I love this dark green. Oh, mine is a little chipped at the bottom, the paint, but that doesn't matter. Would have gotten there anyway with the use. The front side said, "Hope in the shadow of fear." Oh, okay, sorry. Paradise Fears. That's not a lyric, but it triggered the lyrics in my head. Anyway, hope in the shadow of fear is the world's most powerful motivator. So that's what this side looks like. And then on the back, ooh, cute, we have like little moon phases. And it says, neither myths nor mysteries can hold a candle to the most infinitesimal spark of hope. Great. I don't know where these are from, but that's pretty. So this is designed by Pixel and Ink Creative. One of these quotes, I haven't read either book, so I can't tell you which. One of these quotes is from Scythe by Neil Shusterman, and the other is from the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin, which I've read like 20 pages of, and then I have yet to pick it back up. But I love a bookmark. I love a metal bookmark, so I don't really care. The bird agrees. All right, let me be quick. So next we have the book and the pin. I am so excited. The book looks no different from the original cover, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm going to show it to you. Let me take it out of the plastic. But I'm glad to have it, is what I should have finished the sentence with. I guess the color scheme's a little different. Come on, y'all, please. This is like the second time that never mind. I'm not going to have this conversation right now. Let me show you what the book is first. The book for May is The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan He, and I'm so excited to have this book. I can't wait to read this book. It's a little bit out of my wheelhouse because it's kind of like a sci-fi, I believe it's like a sci-fi fantasy. I'm ready to try. I never picked up a copy of Descendant of the Crane, but I do have a funny Joan He story. I'm not going to tell it now. I've told it in the past because I have limited space, but I will tell it at another time, I'm sure. From what I gather, the color because this is the author letter, so I can show you side by side that the only real difference in the front cover is that this is like more like a natural sky and like natural colors with the ocean, and we have like more of like a sunset color scheme going on here with the purples and pinks. Both covers are absolutely stunning. I just am disappointed that it seems like I don't know, I could be reaching, but it seems like the authors of color get less from Owlcrate. I noticed this with the Gilded ones, and there was some other one I can't remember, but Legendborn also. But let's see what else we have going for us. These end papers are really pretty though. Oh, I love that. I love the art inside for the end papers. I hope that's exclusive. Hope we got something, you know. Ooh. I know this has a lot to do with like the environment also, and like climate, if I recall. I mean, I'm gonna tell you in a minute, but it is signed by the author. This is fun. Looks like bubbles in the ocean. Oh, we don't get any art on the reverse of the dust jacket. Okay, it says the ones we're meant to find is the twisty YA page turner that we didn't know we needed until we had this beautiful story in our hands. It's We Were Liars meets Black Mirror with a dash of Studio Ghibli thrown in. Our signed special edition comes with an exclusive cover and an exclusive foil design on the hardcover case. Joan He also wrote an author. Okay, so ooh, Icy Hafsa is getting her coin, okay? Because Icy Designs did the pen for this. I just opened my Fairyloot for April, and there's an Icy Designs pen there too. I wonder if she's like a contract to be like the sole pen designer for Owlcrate this year. Good for you, sis. It says, it's been 3 years and 17 days since C woke up on the shore of an abandoned island. She has no idea how she came to be marooned or what her life was like before. She is only the rickety house by the sea, an android she built for company and a single memory. Somewhere beyond the horizon she has a sister, and it's up to C to escape the island and find her. A world away 16-year-old STEM prodigy Casey is also looking to escape from the science she once believed in and from her home. The eco-cities, Earth's last unpolluted habitats, are meant to be a sanctuary for those from deserving lineages, for those committed to planetary protection, but instead they're populated by people willing to do anything for refuge, even lie. That sounds familiar. After a series of man-made disasters rock the planet, Casey must decide if she's ready to use science to help humanity, even though it failed the people who mattered most to her. Sounds really, really good. And let me show you this pen. Oh, this is pretty. Ooh, I love this, actually. It kind of has like a retro, like a vintagey art style, it seems, almost, with this beautiful ocean. You have like the sun in the corner. Let me stop wagging it around so you can look at it. And it says, logic ends where love begins. So next we have the newsletter, which includes an interview with the author. I already showed you the side-by-side of the covers. Oh, there's a quiz to find out which Grisha order you belong to. Like the ones we're meant to find, try these great reads. Want by Cindy Pon, Not a Drop to Drink by Mindy McGinnis, and War Girls by Tochi Onyebuchi, which I haven't read. Sorry, Brittany. We have an interview with the vendor that made the bag. How do you know when the Saros are coming? That's the playlist for the month. Inspired by Lila Bard from the Shades of Magic trilogy. Other releases we're excited about for this month: Illusionary by Zoraida Cordova, which is the sequel to Incendiary. Mr. Impossible by Maggie Stiefvater. In the Ravenous Dark by A.M. Strickland. Now, last but not least, we have the theme card. The theme of the June box is Go Your Own Way. You can go your own way. Every June box will include an enamel item from Pineapple Sundays. That's such a cute name. I'm going to quickly read what Owlcrate has to say about the Go Your Own Way box. Our June book. Ooh, wow. Our June book is a tale of long lost sisters. I already know what book this is. Swapping identities and finding your own path in life. We absolutely adore this fun, magical, adventurous fairy tale retelling. We will be including a beautiful exclusive edition of this book with an exclusive cover, a reversible dust jacket, and an exclusive foil design on the hardcover case. The book will also be signed. Items included will be inspired by books with characters who forged their own paths in life. Throne of Glass, Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe, The Starless Sea, Strange the Dreamer, and Fable. I haven't read any of these books. This box, oh my god. This box will also contain the next seasonal drinkware item in our collection with M. Lettering Lover. Interesting. I'm excited about the book because I really, really want this book. I really, really want to read this book, and I'm curious to see what they'll do as far as exclusivity for this book. But yeah, that was my May Owlcrate unboxing. I can't wait to read this. It also seems a lot shorter than I assumed it was going to be, so maybe I can bump this up the TBR. Honestly, if I weren't reading a book now, I could probably fit it in now for my Asian readathon TBR. Yeah, love the pen. What else did we get? Ooh, love the bookmark. Owlcrate, we gotta stop including J. Kristoff in these boxes. It's time. Let's move on. Please, let's move on. We don't want J. Kristoff. We don't want Emily A. Dunklin. Well, whatever. We don't want Sarah J. Maas because I'm just finding out she is a Zionist and I have no time for that. We don't support that here. Didn't it come out that Victoria Aveyard was also Zionist? I'm just letting y'all know, okay? Anywho, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, feel free to subscribe. All my places are down here so you can follow me and I'll follow you back. And I'll see you very soon. Bye. Sorry. Ooh, that was my shoulder and my back. Thank you.